In this lesson video, we will discuss the differences between importing images via the insert method with the link method and also with a third method called insert and link. If you insert an image using the insert picture method, then select this device. Once you have selected the image you want to import, pay attention to the insert button. Besides the insert command, there are actually other options that you can use. There is a link to file, and there is also insert and link. Let's first discuss the insert method, which is the default method for importing images. This is the method that we used in a previous lesson. In other applications, this insert method is also known as embed. Essentially, the data of the image file that you import will be stored inside the Excel file. The consequence is that the file size will be larger than before. This is the downside of the insert method. But the advantage is that when you need to move the Excel file to another computer, you don't have to bother moving the image files separately. Just move one XLSX file, and all the image data will follow along. Next is the link to file method. The second method is the opposite of insert. It does not store the image data directly inside the Excel file, but only include the reference of the image file location. So when we save, the size of the file will not increase. The downside of this method is that when you need to move the Excel file to another computer, you will also have to move the image files separately. You might be wondering, why or when do we need this link method? We need to use this link to file feature in case we need to import dynamic images. Perhaps it is an infographic image that is always updated every week by our colleagues. In a scenario like this, if you only rely on the insert method, then you need to repeat the import process every week or every time the image data changes. However, if you use the link to file method, you only need to import the image once, and after that, Excel will automatically update the image because it always opens the image file directly from the referenced location. But you need to remember that if the image file is deleted, Excel will only display an empty box containing an error message. You don't want this to happen when you are presenting the Excel file in front of your boss or in front of your prospect customers. The last method of importing image is insert and link. As the name suggests, this method is a combination of the two previous methods. So basically, it will save the image data inside an Excel file, just like insert, but at the same time keeps its relationship with the original image file, just like the link method. When there are changes to the original file, Excel will update the image automatically. And if the original image file is lost, or deleted, or not detected, Excel will switch to using the last version of the image data it has stored internally. At first glance, this third method is the safest and best method to use. But you still need to be careful with this method because it can trick you without you realizing it. Why do I say that? Because if one day the reference image file is not detected, from then on, Excel will use the image data stored inside the file. But Excel will just do this without informing us. And if the original file is available again, Excel still will not use the file and continues to use the internal image data. So, it is possible that your coworkers have updated their image files many times already, but you are still using the old version of the image without you knowing it. So these are the things you need to keep in mind when using the insert and link method.